Hi all, today we will learn about another important concept in general pharmacology, that is antagonism. So what is antagonism? When one drug decreases or abolishes the action of another drug, it is called antagonism. We have different types of antagonism and we can remember them with a mnemonic CPR. C stands for chemical, P stands for physical and physiological, and R stands for receptor. So these are the four types of antagonism remembered with the mnemonic CPR. C stands for chemical, P stands for physical and physiological, and R stands for receptor. Now coming to the chemical antagonism. As the name suggests here, the two drugs chemically react to form an inactive product. So let us see this with an example. Here, potassium permanganate or KMNO4 is uh, used in morphine poisoning, that is alkaloid poisoning. So as you can see, potassium permanganate, that is KMNO4, has many oxygen radicals. So this oxygen can actually oxidize the alkaloid like morphine in order to form an inactive product. Second type is physical antagonism. As the name suggests, this is due to the physical nature of the drug, physical property of the drug. As you know that the activated charcoal, it has so many spores. So these activated charcoal can actually absorb other substances. So it is mainly used in alkaloid poisoning like morphine poisoning. So activated charcoal can actually absorb the alkaloid and prevent the absorption of alkaloids. Next type is the physiological antagonism. It is otherwise called functional antagonism. Here, the two drugs have opposite function. So, as you can see, epinephrine have increase in blood pressure and bronchodilation, whereas histamine has opposite function, that is decrease in blood pressure and bronchoconstriction. So, in physiological antagonism, the two drugs have opposite function. So, the two drugs can act in two different receptors or can act by two different mechanisms altogether. Okay, so final type is the receptor antagonism, where the antagonist binds to the receptor so that the agonist cannot bind to its receptor and cannot show its action. So antagonist bind to the receptor and opposes the action of the agonist. Example is acetylcholine and atropine. In the further session, we will learn more about receptor antagonism and its type, that is competitive and non-competitive type of receptor antagonism. So in this class, we have learned about what is antagonism and the different types of antagonism with the mnemonic CPR, chemical, physical, physiological, and receptor. In chemical, the two drugs chemically react to form an inactive product, and in physical, it's due to the physical property of the drug, and in physiological, the two drugs will show opposite function, and finally the receptor, where the antagonist bind to the receptor so that the agonist cannot bind to the receptor and show its action. So please do subscribe our Instagram page and YouTube channel, and you can contact me on Telegram if you have any further doubts. Thank you.